I don't think what it is, but I think in our society we have this unexplainable fear of starting over. I don't know what. You can be whoever you want. Do you know that? Who tells you that you cannot be whoever you want? You are allowed to rebrand yourself multiple times in your life. Who tells you that you will always be this A person for the rest of your life? Who told you that you need to be this B person for the rest of your life? Who tells you that? Who makes the rule like that? In fact, allow yourself to rebrand yourself. Make a completely new identity. I challenge you to make a whole new, complete identity for the next 3 months. Who you want to become. If you want to be an influencer, be an influencer for the next 3 months. If you want to sell that product that is just always itching your brain to make that product for the next 3 months. Be a business owner for the next 3 months. If you've always wanted to gain that extra income as a freelancer on the side of your 9-to-5 job, be an influencer for the next 3 months. I challenge you to do that. If you don't want to other people to know what you are doing in that experimental period, then don't tell anyone. Don't tell anyone. Move in secret. Move in the shadows. Move in silent. Move in silent where you don't have any more excuse. No more, but I'm scared of people telling me what to do. And maybe you need to also stop stopping yourself. If you are saying right now that it's hard, it's not as easy as it is sound to, create a whole new identity and to make a product and then it is. Let me tell you, it is hard, but continuing what you are doing right now is also hard. So it's just a matter of you choose the kind of hard. You need to ask yourself, what hard things that I would rather do that actually benefit me better in the long run. It is also hard to work 9-to-5 jobs in the industry that you hate, in the job that you hate for the next 10 years. But it's also hard to work on your business, grow your business from scratch for the next 10 years, but you choose what do you rather do. And I think doing this 3-month experiment, you have really nothing to lose. What is there you can lose? You are moving in secret if you prefer to do that. I think all of our blockages is our ego protecting ourselves from failure, protecting ourselves from the risk, and just forcing us to be in status quo. That's why people say that your greatest enemy is yourself, because you're the one that limits yourself. It's your mind against you. It's your past against your future. It's your beliefs right now versus the belief that you want to have. It's your current self right now versus your higher self that is aligned with your life purpose, that is aligned with what you actually want to do in this lifetime, instead of working jobs that you hate just for the sake of survival, just for the sake of safetyness of wage, of monthly income. So yeah, I don't really think that you will lose anything if you act like, if you do this experimental 3 months. At the very least, you know what is working and what is not. At the very least, you live the life that you actually wanted to live for once, and to decide whether you want to continue to do it or not. And this is why I also think that being an entrepreneur, in a sense that you are working for your life goal, in a sense of you are becoming the person that you have always wanted to be, I think it's more than about money. It's more than about if we want to become an entrepreneur, if we want to make a lot of money, it's more than just money. It's more that we want to have that freedom to be able to do anything with money, and to grow outside of that, exchanging my time for money. Because then if you always exchange your time for money by working 9 to 5, you cannot comprehend to have more money than the time you spend on work, right? But if you actually become the person that you want to be, and then to be able to monetize on that, you actually aligning with that concept of you are getting paid by existing. It's aligning with that concept of the universe is providing for you because you are being yourself, you are living your life purpose, whether it be to educate people, whether it be to create arts, just birth arts into this lifetime, or just to empower others with your wisdom, or just to empower others with all of your resources, or to create system that will make your community's life better. I think being an entrepreneur or doing the things that you actually wanted to do in this lifetime is much more about the money. It is you getting provided by the universe. It is you being provided by life. It is you being provided by others that you add value to by living out your purpose, living out your God's given talent. And when you build that business that you always want, when you become an entrepreneur, and when that time comes when you are able to build a team, you also allows your team members, allow your employee to support themselves and support the people that they love. So I think being an entrepreneur, or basically monetizing your God's given talent, for me it's more about money. It's actually you are living in an alignment with your life purpose. And if you really think about it, our perception of our worth is just a conditioning of the people around us. If we grow up in a family or with the people around us having 9 to 5 jobs with stable monthly income, so that they can have this template, yes, by this age I will be able to buy a house, by this age I will be able to buy a car, by this age I will be able to get married and have a family. It is just a conditioning of the people, of the majority of people around us. That's why I think it's really important for you to be able to observe the people around you. Let's wake up and actually now ask yourself, who are the people around us? Who are my lovely father? Who are my lovely mother? Who are my lovely best friends? Who are the people that I grew up with? Because it is completely different mind shift from the people that grew up where the people around them are business owners and the people around them are 9 to 5 working people. For example, I have this friend that I grew up with that I love, and I remember that she was so into history. Her passion in life is about art, about history, about literature. But because both of her parents works in a bank, so she grew up being conditioned to have a banking job, a 9 to 5 banking job, and she was also very good at it. She is good in literature. She was really passionate about it. But I guess I grew up seeing her lights is just slowly dimmed. That's actually really sad. I don't think I want to say that. But if we really think about it, that's a sheep mentality. If we really think about it, to let this societal norm to control what we become. It's like sheep mentality, you know. We are unconsciously being led to a cage of the like-minded people around us, of like, this A person is a match with the other A person, which is A person is like the 9 to 5 people. When you think about it, when you don't really observe who are you and who are the people around you, you can be trapped in this sheep-like mindset of being unconsciously being led to a cage with the like-minded sheep. You want to become the shepherd instead, to be able to freely see, are you in a cage right now? Are you in a cage of being conditioned all your life that you are supposed to be in this cage? Or are you the shepherd where you can control your strategy, where you can control what you want to become, what your farm is, what kind of strategy do you want to implement to your farm? Let's wake up and observe ourselves. Am I a sheep in this cage? Or am I consciously choosing to be a shepherd where I can consciously strategize the things that I actually wanted to do, where I can lead myself and my farm to the path that I want us to have? Let's consider that. Are you the sheep or are you a shepherd? Yeah, I mean, let's just do it. Let's do this 3 months as our experimental period. There's nothing you can lose. There's only things you can gain from using this 3-month experimental period to live the life that you've always wanted to live. Just do it. If you are still scared, do it alone. Do it scared, do it messy. Don't focus on being perfect yet, because perfection is just a moving target. Let me tell you, as long as you do it, as long as you start, you can always improve as you go. But don't be intimidated by the concept of perfection, because perfection, there's nothing such a thing as a perfection. There's only you grow as you do it, and then as time goes by and as you always improve step by step, you will improve. There's only improvement. There's no perfection. There's only improvement. It's like you are building a web of this complexity. The more you do things, the more you improve things, the things that you put out will be more complex, will be more in depth, you know, instead of being perfect. Instead of focusing on perfection, I want in these 3 months, for the first month, for you to evaluate and strategize and building the product that you always wanted to have and to be the version that you always wanted to be. And then the second and the third month, I want you to execute and then improve as you executing it. Refine your steps, refine the things that you do as you go, always. What can I improve in the next steps? What can I improve when I do my next steps? I want you to have that kind of mindset and do this thing consistently. I don't want you to just put out one. I want you to show up daily. Act like this is your work as well. Act like yourself is your client. Act like this product that you are building for the next 3 months is also your second job. You are responsible for it. Okay? Because even the most perfect plan, even though you create the most perfect plan, let me tell you, it's not going to give you anything if you are not showing up consistently. And this is what I'm realizing as well. When I think that I have built the perfect plan, as I'm doing it, as I'm consistently showing up, that plan is going to change anyway. That perfect plan that I thought this is my blueprint of everything that I will do for the rest of my life, it is going to change as well with the more improvement that I have, with the more understanding that I have, the more wisdom that I gain from consistently showing up. It is going to affect my plan, and then I will know the improvement of that perfect plan that I initially built anyway. So yeah, this is what I want you to do right here, right now. Block the next 3 months to be your experimental period. Ghost people that don't really align with your plan. Okay, I'm saying ghost, but maybe just tell them that I won't be able to be with y'all, you know. The second step is decide what you want to do. Decide who are you, who you want to be, who you always wanted to be, what product you want to put out, whether it be product or service, and start today. Please, please, please do not think that I'm gonna start later. Please start today. It can be evaluating, it can be strategizing. You don't have to execute right now, but I want you to start right now. Start evaluating, start getting inspiration, start planning anything, start brain dumping what the things that you want to do, as long as you start now. I don't know what is it, I don't know what you want to do, how big or how small the action that you want to do today, but please just start right now. No excuse, no more excuses, no more excuses, no more stopping yourself from fulfilling, from being, from living your maximum potential. And show up every day. For the next 3 months, of course you can rest, but make it intentional. Make the rest intentional. Make it as a part of your new identity. But I want you to show up every day, no matter how small the things that you do again, or how big of the things that you do, but I want you to show up every day, okay? Because this is your new identity. You want to show up as your new identity every single day for the next 3 months, okay? Oh my god. Yeah, that's everything that I want to say right now. Let's start together, because I will make the next 3 months also my experimental period. And grab my $1 vision board template. The link will be in the description down below. And if you feel like you are stuck, I offer a 60-minute consultation as well. The link will be also in the description box down below. Let's make 2025 our year, okay? I hope you all the best, and see you on the next one. I love you guys so much.